Hello guys and welcome, Walla Walla here, and you're watching my live stream of Crusader Kings II. As usual, I will be recording this and it will be uploaded onto my YouTube channel along with the other playlists. How are you all? I hope you've had a fantastic weekend. Unfortunately, it is coming to the end. Now, I am trying to just remember what we got up to last time. Now I remember we took control of our new character, who all his siblings absolutely despise. Why do they despise him? Well, his father, our previous character, changed the rule of succession, making the youngest male inherit everything. So there you can see, there is us, the youngest male. So he inherited everything, which meant that everyone hated him for it. So I was predicting rough times ahead. I wasn't expecting to live past, well, my 20th birthday, really. I took over this character when he was about 12. I was absolutely petrified. I had a regent that didn't really like me, and I just thought it was all going to go wrong. But there we are, we're 38. I got married to this young lady here, who sadly died at the age of 21. We got remarried. Now, I was a bit worried about having a successor of my own because my character picked up the homosexual trait, so I was actually worried that he wouldn't get his wife pregnant. And after his first wife died, no children, I was starting to get really concerned. But fortunately, he married his second wife, and she's managed to do something or other because they've now had 5 children. Which is fantastic. My recent born one there, as you can see, he's 5. And the succession law is still in play, so he will inherit everything. Now, something else that happened on the last playthrough, which caused a bit of a panic because it had a different rule of succession. My mother died. Oh, just changed the wrong thing. And we inherited her kingdom of what was known as Rus, which I believe is probably modern-day Russia. And the rule of succession for that meant that the oldest male... No, it wasn't, sorry. The oldest male would have inherited the main title, so he would have inherited this title, and all the other lands would have been split up amongst my children. I didn't want that. I wanted to keep that kingdom for my youngest son, so I had to change the law. It was a bit of a headache, but I managed it, and now my youngest son will inherit absolutely everything. It's fantastic. Cost me quite a lot of money. I had to bribe a lot of people. Because to change the succession laws and things, you need to make sure all your vassals like you. And as you can see already, there is some red there, as some of them don't like me already. So I had to make everybody like me. And there are a few people that are problematic. But always, I mean, I'm surprised he still likes me at the moment. His entire family have hated me. So there are a few problem people. Now I can see there's a couple of you in chat already. Welcome. I haven't been ignoring you. So Ramses and Sixy, welcome back. It's good to see you guys again. Sixy, if your Twitch and that is working, because I know yesterday you were having problems, if you can type !poll, P-O-L-L for me. I'm running a poll at the moment where I'm trying to ascertain whether people want me to start an hour earlier on Saturday and Sunday, so just the weekend, start an hour early at 7 PM. It talks you through the options there. So that's a brief introduction of what happened my previous playthrough. Oh yes, we also managed to capture this land back here, this county, which is a part of Wales, but England stole it off us a few goes ago. But as you can see at the moment, England are currently fighting a rebellion. And this county was under control of the rebellion, so I declared war on the rebels and stole it from them. If you just read that there, 60. So we managed to gain that land there, which was absolutely great. We took advantage of a situation and managed to succeed. Now we've got this county here as well. We lost control of this county through succession. It was an unfortunate incident. It was mine, or under my control of one of my vassals. Unfortunately, he died a bit prematurely, and it passed over to his mother. His mother was the current empress of the Byzantine Empire, which meant she ruled it, not me, because she outranked me. So ever since then, I've not had control of that particular county. Now, recently I saw an opportunity. It is in my previous video, so do watch that. It was very interesting. Basically, her dad was in charge, and he had one daughter. Now, what I did, you need a space between vote and the 0 there, 60, if that is your choice. So what I did, I proposed that his daughter gets engaged to one of my sons, which he accepted. It was great. What I then needed to do was made sure that he did not have any more kids with his wife. Now, he died, unfortunately, at the age of 36. So at the age of 36, he was, he could still produce a son. And that would have been bad for me, because basically if he'd had a son, his son would have inherited the land. So he did die under suspicious circumstances. Yes, I killed him. The reason why I killed him is because his son, as I say, his daughter is engaged to my son. So what that means, they're now married. So basically when they have a child, hopefully a son, her successor will become her son. And then that means eventually when these two die and the son takes control of the county, that son will be under my control. He will be my vassal. So if all goes well through the line of succession... Hang on guys, bear with me. Do apologise for that. The bird is acting a bit strange this evening. I've turned the light off, so hopefully he'll calm down and go to bed, but he just jumped off his perch and he was thrashing around his cage. So he likes giving me a scare, doesn't he? So I do apologise for that, guys. But as I say, hopefully through the line of succession and things, that county will come back into the control of my realm, and I'll end up earning the taxes and things as should it be. Now, the goal for today, I am going to unpause the game now, and then just start attending to these up here. The goal for today is I want to start attacking Scotland and claiming Scotland for myself. I'll pause it again. I've noticed I'm in war at the moment. He wasn't mad. He fell off his perch and he was... I don't know what he did basically. He was going to hurt himself. Vassal warning. Oh god. He needs to hurry up and have a child. Though he's only 8, so I'm not that worried. So I'll ignore that for the time being. So it's not really a vassal warning as such. Levy's raised too long. And hello there, guys from the other channel. It's nice to see you guys, especially streamers and that. So I need to send my armies now, so let's unpause the game. We are at war. I can't remember why we are at war. That's the title. It's not our war as such. It looks like it's a Twitch raid. They're raiding my channel. Game is just auto-saving, that's why it looks like it's frozen. It's kind of frustrating. So these guys aren't actually... They're trying to steal my money, those guys, so I'll just leave them alone. Because they're not actually stealing any money, and they don't have enough troops to storm the walls. And thank you very much, Uplifted Toad, for the raid and the host, actually. It is greatly appreciated. So we're helping. Who is it we're helping? We're helping in this war. That's my half-brother. Well, my half-brother likes going to war against me a lot. Although I said I'd help him with his war, I actually have no intention of sending troops his way. Because, as I said, all my siblings, they hate me at the moment because he is my oldest brother. So in his eyes, I stole his throne. So as I say, he hates me, and he quite often takes every opportunity he can to go to war against me. So I'm not really going to... That's my son. I'm going to pay attention to who I get him to educate him. Slothful, so I'm not going to get him to train our guy, because my kid, I don't want him being slothful. Charitable, kind, proud, wrath, no. There was a guy that had... It's him. He's got some good traits that I don't mind being passed on, actually. And we need to arrange a betrothal. So, how old is my son? He's 6. Princess of the Aztec Empire. Interesting. Actually, no, I think I'm going to go for that. Now, the reason being, the Aztecs at the moment are very powerful. The Christian Pope and things have been... Thank you very much for the follow there, Archimancy. The Christians have been attacking the Aztecs quite a lot in their holy wars, and the Aztecs can summon about 100,000 troops, which is just absolutely crazy. So if I get my oldest son to marry one of their daughters, hopefully we get a bit of an alliance with the Aztecs. Now the Aztecs, they're currently in Spain. They've got a lot of land. So everything there that's highlighted, that's flashing, is the Aztec land. And as you can see, there's a lot there, and they can raise a ton of troops, which is absolutely crazy. So he has accepted the offer to become... Now he has a lot of children, so my son's betrothed, his fiancée, will not be inheriting any lands at all, but I'm not worried about inheriting lands. Like we've had someone die. Oh no, that guy... I mean, that really amazing guy that I decided to tutor my son has just died. That is unfortunate. Well, the Aztecs have just invaded Spain. You know, why not? I mean, just like at the moment, apparently a lot of that is the Holy Roman Empire. There's only a small part of France. You got over here the Brittany Empire. Brittany's, yeah. The rest is the Holy Roman Empire. I have a lot of to attend to now, because, nope, wrong button. I need to set up tutors for my children. Wrong button. He's greedy. Actually, greedy is not a bad trait in my opinion. I mean, it reduces diplomacy, but it increases the amount of tax that character earns. But it doesn't really matter for her, because she's not really going to be coming to power. I won't deal with their betrothals just yet. Now I need to appoint a Chancellor. So I need someone that's good at diplomacy. Now he's got the same diplomacy as the guy above him, but he doesn't like me very much, but his aspiration is to become Chancellor. So when I appoint him to the Council, he'll like me for that, because being on the Council is a very honourable thing. And then he'll get another boost because I'm actually meeting one of his aspirations. So there you go, -4, and it should go up. There you go, 11. So that's that sorted. So most of my council actually don't like me. This is disturbing. Court eunuch. I don't have any eunuchs. Court dwarf. No dwarfs. Unfortunately, I'm not going to hire a jester, because the jester when you hire someone to be your jester, they dislike you for it. It's not an honourable position. It's a position of insult, really. So I never appoint someone to be my court jester. Now, for the other positions, these are all positions of honour, so people do like you for it. So I always put people into power that don't like me that much in these positions. Apart from the regent. Someone needs to like me that's a regent. Definitely no hiring of a jester, unfortunately. I'm sorry there, Toad. You made the Pope your jester once. I bet he loved you for that. That actually sounds quite funny. I bet he didn't like you at all. Now I can't put any points into there, which I want to do. So I'll save up for that, just so I can get my nobles to like me a bit more. Oh, I'm not rejecting you at all, Toad. Not one bit. You looked very good in your jester outfit, and you were absolutely amazing in your dress as well, I must say. Temple tax. Might try and hold out for... It's going to take a while actually, so I think I will just increase the keeps. So because I've had to hire a new Chancellor, I now need to give him a mission. And as I say, the goal for today is to try and invade Scotland. So what I need to do is send him to the Isle of Man to fabricate claims. Now what he's going to do, he's going to try and bribe and get me just cause to invade Isle of Man. That will be the goal for that. So I'll need to leave him doing that for a while. And I think all the other things requiring our attention have all been dealt with. Really going to be going to war for that. Speed up the game now. Ooh, 2nd of February. That's a very important day. So we've got raiders attacking us. Tales of your misdeeds are told from Ireland to Cathay. I've discovered a plot where the Duke of Vladimir seeks to fabricate a claim on the Kingdom of Rus. Oh dear. Dear indeed. We need to make sure he's dead. He's dead, he's just died. So I'm not going to worry about that then. It's fine. So now I need to appoint a new marshal, someone with good skill. Now I probably just lost the commander for that. Need another commander, 8. I'll replace him because he's only got skill of 6. Why is the 2nd of February important? Well, I'm sure Sixie can answer that one. If she doesn't answer it correctly, I'm disowning her. And now they are my permanent army, aren't they? Good. I'm going to bring them up to Ulster. It's not National Cheeky Day at all. That's in May. Cheeky was born in May. Military. Can I hire extra troops? I can. So what have I got? Got quite a lot of archers. I'm going to need more heavy troops, I think. So I'm going to hire them. And probably go for a bit more cavalry as well. Let's send those up to Ulster as well to merge in. How is Katz a betrayer? So speed up the game once again. Not a lot is going on at the moment. Wow. Vladimir is banishing a lot of people from his lands. A bit angry. Just going to turn that off as well because we don't really need the mini-map. He was supposed... Yeah, that's where he was going to. Done exactly as he should do. We still being attacked? We are still being attacked over there. Let's see how many troops my mum left me. Oh wow, not many at all. What do you expect me to do with that? Try and take out some of these raiders then. Expand my armies as well, because I had to raise everybody at the same time. What are the Romans doing? Hopefully the bird's going to sleep now. You know, you don't have to jump off your cage and, you know, flail around for me to turn off the light. Just ask nicely. heading south. Are the Romans involved in the war that I'm currently fighting in? Athia? Leon? Me. No, they're not. I don't know where they're going then. Should I help my half-brother? I mean, I don't really want to. He's took like every opportunity to take me out. He's failed on not all the occasions, mind you. Okay, so those men have now arrived, so let's merge them. So I'll eventually, when those guys have all fully reinforced, I'll have 3,700 men as a permanent standing army, which is fantastic. Okay, let's check up on our factions. Now, with all politics and things, you do get people that don't like you and want to try and put someone else in power. As you can see, we've got this guy here wanting to put my half-brother in power. That guy wants my other half... No, that's my cousin. And those guys want independence. My spy master. Dear oh dear. What we look at to gauge if they're an issue or not is their strength. So they got 25% of my strength, they got 50%, they got 16. So I'm not worried at all. No known plots against us. Just for the time being, I'm just going to speed up the game. I don't feel too well. Something is wrong with me. I am burning up with fever. My nose is running and my head feels as if someone is banging something hard against it. Please kill me. Okay, so my character has fallen ill. Hopefully he recovers fully. I wish there was a way to turn off that autosave, it's really frustrating. I woke this morning feeling much better, it seems my illness has passed. Semolina. It sounds like salmonella, by the way, which is food poisoning. Yeah, just cooking veggies and food poisoning for me and Toad. Ah, finally! The Lords have approved the law change I wanted. Only forever too late, mind you. Let's check up on the laws. My decentralization one, isn't it? I need to reduce how many lands I can have and increase the amount of vassals. Let's lower that down again. As I say, it reduces the amount of lands. Although I would imagine some toads might be immune to poison, especially as toads are poisonous. So you might be okay there, Toad. Hopefully, defeat? What did I just lose? 72 gold. Oh, damn it. I keep forgetting, I don't know how I got it. I inherited one county down in Spain, and it's really irritating because raiders keep robbing me. Now I've got the troops up here, so let's go wipe out these raiders. But I can solve one thing for you, cats. All fish is horrible. It makes me ill. And on Wednesdays at work, they now do a fish day. Like hot meals, all the hot meals are fish, and then in the salad you've got fish to go with, the other salad stuff, and that is just like, really? Not everybody likes fish. Oh, but there's a vegetarian option. Okay, I'll just eat my slice of lettuce, thanks for that. No, it doesn't. See, there's only two types of fish I can actually stomach without being ill. And that's tuna and prawns. So there we go, we've just smashed those raiders. I'm going to try and run away. We'll chase them and finish them off. Close all these, because these are only secondary messages that don't really have much bearing. Everything they warn me about, I keep an eye on anyway. So I've got de jure claims. Ones I'm not going to really press at the moment. Ah, oysters. They do oysters at work, or is it mussels? Probably oysters and mussels, but ugh. They do quite a lot of, like, what I would call exotic foods. It's very nice. See, he's the guy that keeps attacking. One of the guys that keeps attacking me. I can't declare war on him. He's allowed to raid me, but I'm not allowed to raid back because we're not that way inclined. Let's check up on our Chancellor. How long is he going to take? There's a 15.78 chance a year that he'll fabricate a claim. Unfortunately, in this game, you can't just wage war. You have to wait until you've got a legal reason to do so. Whether you got that reason illegally or not, it doesn't matter. Just you have to have the reason. So I could go to war over this county, because as King of Ireland, I do have rights to it. It's just the same as when I lost that, I had rights to it as the King of Wales. I've also got a few rights over here, apparently. I'm not going to try and get them. I can capture, I think it's that county and that county there. But they're owned by the Romans at the moment, so I don't really want to press that. Although I may, after Scotland, I may invade France. I've tried to invade this country before, but I was pushed back. And because I lost a lot of men, all my family members decided to rise up against me and tear my throne apart. I lost like all my kingdom, so it took me a while to get that back. It was actually quite frustrating. Just remembered, I actually own that county there. While we're waiting, I can't throw a feast or anything at the moment because I'm at war, so it's a shame. So let's just speed up the game time and wait for a while. Much going on at the moment. Hopefully it doesn't take too long for us to be able to go to war with Scotland. My liege, my work in the Isle of Man seems to have come to fruition. By bribing, cajoling, extorting, threatening and forging documents, I've managed to fabricate a claim on the county of Isle of Man, presently held by Duke Muir of Man. I leave it up to you whether to use it or not. So it's going to cost us 172 gold, and we lose 150 prestige. But now we have a reason to go to war against Scotland, which is fantastic. What I'm going to do though is, since it's finished saving, I'm going to move my Chancellor to the county next to it. Thank you very much, Dogfang, for the follow. It is greatly appreciated. Holy cow, I've just lost 165 gold. Is that the Aztecs again? I'm going to have to send troops down there because that is really annoying me now. I'm losing a lot of money through that. So I'm going to hold off on the war with Scotland for the time being. I need boats. Need more boats than that. Alright, I'll tell you what, military. Boats. Boats. I don't need you guys. So I'm going to send my army down. I'm going to take out those raiders because they've stole a lot of money off me now. Which is kind of really annoying. Well, I actually haven't had any dealings with the Byzantine or the Romans. Now I am trying to sabotage the English-Roman relationship, because the English are currently allied with the Romans, and I've tried killing the people that are tying the English to the Romans. Because the Romans are quite powerful, and it's... I want to invade England, and I can't do it when they've got Roman back in. So I could actually agree with that. However, through no accident it's not the Byzantines' fault, but they did accidentally steal this land off me. Hello, EP Warrior the Lord. Welcome back to my stream. How are you? But I did kill her father after her father agreed for her to marry my son. So hopefully through the line of succession, I will get that land back. I haven't had to go to war against the Byzantines. I didn't really fancy that. Oh, that's English revolt. The English are still handling another revolt by the looks of it. Now my brother is going to think that my troops that are coming down to Spain are to help him out in his war. He's wrong. They're to look after my county. Keeps getting raided and losing all the stuff. It's really annoying. I don't even own it. Well, I own it, but it's in control of my vassal. Actually, he's the one wanting independence. So let's just send them there. Hopefully we can get there before they lose morale. And hopefully in the meantime as well my Chancellor gets me another fabricated claims, because that would be awesome if you can do that. So if I can get a few claims on Scotland, and if I get enough strong claims on Scotland, instead of going after county by county and picking it off, I can actually go for the whole crown in one big war, rather than doing lots of little wars. While they're going there though, I'm just going to check up on Scotland. Who is the King of Scotland at the moment? You are. So I need to see what allies you've got. Me, my half-brother, King of Sweden, that could be a problem. Counts and dukes. So Sweden is the only problem I can see. What sort of lands have you got? You're not that big. We'll have to keep an eye on that and see. What about me? What allies have I got? Jihad for Andalusia. I'm not very good at pronouncing names, so I apologise. Doesn't look like I've got many allies I can call into battle at all. I mean, he'll fight my half-brother. That's my nephew now, is it? My half-brother died. That's a shame. He'll end up helping Scotland. Byzantine Empire, doubt will help me. If I can get them to help me, that would be awesome, but I doubt they will. Talking of cookies, how about those peanut butter Swiss rolls, Sixy? Sound awesome. Sadly, I don't get the gold back I lost. Never mind. I will be in a while. I will be adding the function, because I use the same bot as Toad, so I will actually be adding the commands and stuff that use points. I've got it all set up already. But I'm not launching it until a specific thing happens. Not telling you what it is. I've had cats trying to guess the command for the points, and he's trying to guess what they're called. He kind of thought it would be like cheeky points or something, but it's not. Nothing to do with cheeky. That's probably why he's angry at me, because I haven't done it after him. He knows. Those of you that don't know, Cheeky's my bird, and he's a bit of the unofficial director of my streams, because as you can tell at the moment I'm sat in the dark. When my light is on, after a while he starts yelling at me to turn off the light, and I have to turn off the light, and then a while later he then decides it's still too bright, so my right hand monitor has to be turned off. So you might notice a while later he'll start telling me off for that. So who's just died? I do have a bird. He's behind me, he's up there. Well, you can just sort of see the corner of his cage. And no, you're not the only one with secret plans, Toad. I've got quite a few in the process. I'm trying to keep things interesting for my streams, because I've only been doing this for a few months now, so I want to try and keep it interesting and things. Sixie is a good friend of mine. She knows the changes coming into place, but she is sworn to secrecy. Oh, we got raiders coming. Damn Vikings. Preempt him. No, no, let's not. They'll die. No! Save your friends. I tried to raise enough. I thought there'd be more men than that. He is a cockatiel. It's an Australian bird. Oh dear, EP Warrior got told off. Yeah, the bot is set up to... Who on earth even mentioned spanking? Typical 60 is always got to lower the tone of the conversation. Yeah, no, the bot is set up to control capital spam, symbol spam, links and stuff. The Vikings are running home. That's it, you run away. Naughty Vikings. And disband those boats because they can. Oh dear. They need to come home. No point in having those boats there, upsetting my vassals. So I'm going to leave those guys there for the time being. It's a bulk of my force. My steward. I need a new steward. Congratulations. And I want you to collect taxes from Cornwall. No, I didn't threaten you with it. That's just what your mind thought I threatened you with it. I just said she's sworn to secrecy. That's as much as I said. Send my ships home, there's no point in having them on the map. A bit quiet so far. Want something decent to happen soon. Actually, I might just declare war on Scotland and get it over with for that one particular county. I'll scroll up since it lets me. Plan is, because I own this county here, I want Isle of Man, so basically I can't have them spawn troops there and try and attack me from the rear. And then I'll probably go for either that county there, rather than... sure, because obviously you can see these red dots, that means obviously you can cross into Ireland or Scotland, depending on what direction you're travelling, without the use of boats. What are those boats doing there? At the moment I should have no troops raised, no boats. Good. I may bring up... I didn't have any cookies, I ate them before the stream. Haha, I actually did get a couple of cookies out of the cupboard. Free stream food. Okay, so let's find the King of Scotland and tell him very nicely I want to have one of his lands. Now we're attacking an ally, so we lose a bit of prestige for that, because it's not nice attacking your friends. Let's pause the game. I'll raise my troops. Disband them, because they will get killed before I can even move them. I need to... I'll put them up to Dublin at the time being. Probably might need to bring these guys back. I will probably as well try and bring up these guys. So, send them there and get the boats ready. 6 boats. Send more boats back to them. I'll unpause the game. 42 boats there, so it should be enough. 42 plus those 6, so it's 48, so it's 4,800 troops, which I don't think is there, looking at it. Be able to bring all those guys from Russia pretty quickish. Did you manage to get Twitch net working then, Sixy? I know you were having issues. Pause the game now and let's get our troops into position. Military. Can I call anyone in? Can. Only one person will accept though. My half-brother won't. Looks like the Byzantine Empire won't. Don't know who that queen is. What are you the queen of? Leon. Maybe. Let's ask her to come along. What is holding you back? You like your enemies too much? In other wars? Too far away? And base reluctance, they just won't. Okay. So I could bribe them a bit of money to like me more, but trying to bribe the Byzantine Empire, they have expensive tastes. Any point in trying to do that? It's more money than I've got, really. I like how everybody insults me. But the Queen of Leon is on her way. She's got about 7,000 troops. On top of what I've got as well, so... And that's just for one county, mind you. They got 7,000. Just expanding the boats I'm not using. I don't want them... They're not my boats, so I'm not paying the wages. They're my vassals' boats, but it upsets your vassals when you're doing a lot of vassal troops. What I've got there. But remember that my troops are coming from over that way, so I'll, oh god, they got about 10,000 troops there. Where did their fleet come from? I'm going to have to send boats. Pick up my men. Because I need those 3,700 or so men. Otherwise I'm not going to be able to beat the Scottish. If I go into battle now, how that stands, I will just outright lose. I thought the Scottish were weaker than that. They were weaker. They were in a war with Norway. Guys, you're holding up the entire war. I hope that tonight I can actually successfully invade the entire of Scotland. I've been trying to invade them for a while now. Stuff always ends up happening. So he'll arrive last. Defenders have launched an unsuccessful raid. Where are we being sieged in? Well, that's our county there, isn't it? I keep forgetting that. It looks like it's in Scotland, but... Well, it is in Scotland, but it's part of my empire. Just merge them into one army. No, what are you doing? I didn't say attack everybody on the bloody way. Damn it. Alright, I'm gonna get to the boats. Oh dear. Wait a minute. Kingdom of Leon, they're in a war at the moment, aren't they? She is. She's in a war helping my half-brother. That's actually good, because I'm in a war with my half-brother, helping my half-brother. He can't help Scotland against me, because we're already allies in another war. Completely forgot about that. That's actually good. So he's got those troops there. Cannot come and fight against me in the war for Scotland. The Aztecs with 1,100 troops. At least, that's what I can see under the fog of war. Right, my men are aboard, are they? Get them up here quick. Okay, so let's disband those boats. I got 12,000 men. Okay, let's go kill the Scottish. And then hopefully I have enough. Actually, no. Land in Ulster and wait. Hopefully. There, they are all ready. Board. And we'll bring them guys up to Ulster as well. Hopefully they turn up pretty quickish. Got the game on fast forward so it shouldn't take too long. Defenders have successfully raided the camps of the besiegers. Good. Oh, look at that. Numbers dropped below 10,000. How are they doing? Are they holding on? Just. Might not get there in time. Where are my boats? There they are. So that'll drop off another 4,000 troops. Come on, guys. The whole war is waiting on you. Literally. There they are. Ah, and it decides to autosave. They're trying to kill each other in the Byzantine Empire. I'm keeping tabs on the Byzantines at the moment, just because, well, that particular county at least. Wait a moment. I can go into hiding. Who's trying to kill me? Oh dear. Ah, thank God. There was a plot against me. Managed to get rid of it. There we are, we're now battling. Outnumber them 2 to 1. Hopefully, win. Ships. If we wipe out those guys, then we're just laughing. We're laughing. It's come to my attention that the Chancellor of Wessex, on laugh of Godwin, has bribed and threatened his way through my domain, trying to get enough people to recognise a claim on my title that he has fabricated for his liege. And I'm not that worried about Wessex, unless they get the King of England's backing. Decided to use that claim. Right, so we've now actually saved the people of Callaway. So they didn't actually get attacked. We prevented the siege, basically. And we've wiped out their entire army. So now we have a win score of 64%. Let's march into the Isle of Man and capture the Isle of Man. As you can see, they're now trying to raise up more troops to take me out. Going to succeed. I have unlanded sons. I'm not sure if I can do anything about that. And a landed title. What can I give him? He's not getting Devon or Cornwall. Scov. You can have that. Go. Raiders attacking me again. Taking advantage of the fact that I'm in a war. Where are they? Oh, they're down in Devon. Damn Vikings, they're an absolute pain in the rear end. Okay, so I now need a new Chancellor. Fabricate claims. I'm going to send them up here, actually. Should have gone for there. If I go there, and I've got all land routes into England covered. Ireland, sorry. Is that for the Swiss rolls, 60? There was a couple of things I could get for like the Reese's peanut butter cups and stuff. For like 40 British pounds, I could have got like a pack of, I can't remember how many it is now, but it's a lot. But if you work it out individually, it's actually a good deal. But it's like if I had a massive box of Reese's peanut butter cups in my room, they're not going to last a week. It's like I can't do that to my teeth or my diet. We've got 4,000 men there now, so I'm going to have to split troops in half so I can continue the siege and wipe them out in Galloway. Where did they get those 4,000 men from? I just wiped out most of their army. They breed fast. Okay, as predicted, the King of Scotland has called in the King of Sweden, so we have to end this war fast. We have destroyed them. Let's follow them and take them out. I don't want them grouping up with other people. 69% win score now. Dangerous factions. Okay, we've got to be careful. My spy master, who, excuse me, wants independence, now has 72% of my strength. So I've got to make sure I don't lose many more men, otherwise I will have a revolt on my hands. I'm just going to nip up here, take out those 250. While they're all split up and they're low numbers, they're easy to take out and pick off. Can I see Sweden? No, I can't. I was hoping to get an idea how many troops they had coming my way. But we've got 70% win score, so hopefully the Siege of Isle of Man happens pretty quick. Take out the army of Connell. Let's pull this up a minute. %67% winning at the moment. They've sent 40 men into Ulster to try and siege. 40 men aren't going to take on a castle of 2,800. Hence the little red flag. Found a siege up there. Who's attacking? Are they in another war? Certainly isn't me. They're at war with Norwegians still. The Norwegians. That's still going on. If it's that same war, I'm just going to laugh my socks off. Oh, it's just happened. Started. Oh dear. So Norway have took advantage. Scotland and Norway have been, I think they're on like their third war in the, well, constantly. It's just, they've constantly been at each other's throats. Actually quite humorous. I feel bad for them, really. No, I don't. Well, I will eventually, because I'll be the King of Scotland and it'll be my problem, but until then, it's funny. But the ultimate goal, after I own Scotland, I'm going to try and leak into England and invade England. But England are very strong. If I find the King of England and look at his allies... Ooh! It looks like he's no longer allied with the Romans. That is good. How dare I what? Laugh at the Scottish or invade England? Or are you talking to 60 about cheating on her diet? Stop auto-saving, damn it. I've actually turned auto-saving off, but I think it affects Iron Man mode. I want to speed up the game, but I don't want to put it on fast forward just in case the Swedish invade me with like 20 bajillion men. Thank you very much for the follow there, mash button. It is greatly appreciated. So I'm slowly beating the Scottish back. Well, you do have the height of a Taru/Lala. Discussing height earlier on Toad stream. I'm 6'4", and of course it wasn't in centimeters, so no one understood what I was chatting about. Let's go that way then. Try and head them off. I think they're coming to me, aren't they? They're coming to Ulster. When are they arriving? 21st. Let's wait here then. If they're coming to Ulster. Ah, see, now they changed their minds. Didn't want to run into 6,000 men. If you wait there, 27th of March. Bit of a long walk. Go on before I arrive. Ooh. What's going to happen? Oh, I helped them. Haha. Okay, how are we doing on the siege front? We've captured one town. Just need to capture 2 more holdings. And it's ours. We're on 90% win score. So as soon as I get it to 100, I can end the war and dictate terms. So I'll end up winning Isle of Man. And then I'm going to have to hold back on the wars just for a little bit. Just to get some strength back. Christ. I'm going to have issues in Kingdom of Ross. They've basically got 10,000 men. They want to change the succession law. A Taru or Lalafell are fictional characters in a MMO I play along with Sixie, Final Fantasy XIV. Lalafell are really short people. Really short people. And they speak funny. What do I need to do? I need to change the location of my Spy Master. They're not cute. Spy Master, I need to change. I need to try and stop these people from. See, I actually gave you that county if I remember rightly, and you're plotting against me. So where is. No. Where are you? Ah, there it is. Right, I'm going to send my Spy Master over there. Need him to stop vassals plotting against me. Leading troops at the moment, so I ain't going to do anything about that. More raiders, great. What bishops don't like me as much as the Pope? Ooh, only one likes me as much as the Pope. Let's try and get you to like me then. Where are you? Which county is that? That one. So I'm going to need to put my court chaplain there. Oh wait, you've turned into a Lalafell? I will disown you if you have. I'll leave those guys there, currently sieging this city. We're on 90% win score. Okay, my brother has now finished his war. You watch, as soon as I click OK, it'll be about a couple of minutes, and then I'll get a message saying that Scotland are now have the Castiles helping them. Alright, good night, cats. Thank you very much for stopping by. I'll see you soon. Just waiting for that message. Yeah, your half-brother's now fighting against you. He's helping the Scottish. So much for family, eh? Got some minor titles to award at least, so let's have a look at that. Master of the Horse. Let's give it to someone that doesn't like us very much. Well, he doesn't, and we are working on making sure he doesn't plot against us, so let's actually get him. Let's do that one. That one. We need another commander. 16 strength. Combat skill, rather. We need to replace you. You've got fighting as 7. And I think we've got someone that beats 8. So 10 is the next one. My liege, I believe that one of your vassals can be discouraged from associating with conspirational factions. If the proper leverage is obtained, how do you wish to proceed? Well, I'm going to oblige him, remind him of his duties to me as his king. He'll probably come back yelling at me. I need this Scottish war to end, just in case I need to put my attentions elsewhere. Because I don't want a rebellion now. My liege, I have good news from my mission to Glamorgan. During my visit to the court, Bishop, I have filled his ears with poisonous slander and evil rumours about his spiritual leader. The relationship has been thoroughly sabotaged. Good. Now he likes the Pope less. Now he needs to make him like me more. Honoured King, thank you for reminding me of my duties and obligations as your vassal. You are right, of course. For the foreseeable future, you have my promise not to support factions conspiring against you. That's good. So if we now go to factions, we'll drop off. He should drop off there. Daughter is now of legal age, so we need to get her married off. Who can we marry you off? You are 16, I presume. You are. He's king of Lithuania. Now you got to wait a while, but you'll be married to a king, so you'll become queen. I think I'll do that. That'll be a good alliance to have, I think. It'll take a while, but that will be a good alliance to have. Okay, we're still on 90% war score. To the Honourable King Garok, may you live in harmony and contentment. I have decided to accept your suggestion of a betrothal. Fantastic. It's on 95%, so hopefully, there we go. The war is now over. My liege, I've collected a tithe in Cornwall. The money should reach you with this letter. An extra 72 gold. So let's offer peace. We'll enforce demands. So I gain an extra 100 prestige and gain the county of Isle of Man. So there we are. That is that over. Let's get our troops back in home soil so we can disband them all safely. Doubt they'll arrive in time, but let's send them down to Cornwall. Troops lying around, have I? I think that is my entire army. Who is that we're keeping an eye on? Oh, him? Isn't he dead yet? 52. He is a bit of a problem to us, so we do need to keep an eye on him. He's actually a bastard born of my dynasty. He believes he should be King of Ireland. He has declared war on me before. I think he is still a threat to my kingdom. Let's try and usurp this title. Yeah, so I now have the Duchy of Man as well. Fantastic. I may give that title to one of my children. Right, landed titles. Duchy of Man, there we go. So I'll give him that title. Yeah, my people are fighting each other by the looks of it. They're usurping titles off each other. Wait. How did he... Title... Unless that was a title up in Scotland he had, I didn't quite read that. Okay, so I can disband those troops now. Let's just disband my entire army. Send you down to Cornwall. That's my permanent army that's currently there. Get more archers. I do like archers. Cost a lot of money to really... Oh crikey, we nearly went bankrupt with that war. Down to 100 gold. So we've got to be careful. Careful. Are they still fighting that revolution? I'd offer to help, but I fear... the bishop's gone infirm. I do fear my people at the moment. Oh, it's a... Yeah, look at that. They really are angry. Why does it matter if my oldest son inherits or my youngest son? Does it really matter? I mean, Gavelkind, is that the one that they... No, it's not the one they vote on. I think it's because they don't want one person having all the power. But I mean, come on. Dare you threaten me? They have 159% of my strength. I can't... I'm screwed. Basically. He's a member of my family as well. Stop saving. I need to check to see who he is. My son! That explains... Oh god, here they go. I'm not doing it. I haven't got the money though to hire mercenaries. I'm not doing it. This is going to go and end up in war, isn't it? Yep. Right. Pause. Why are they revolting against me? This has got nothing to do with them. Damn it. Right. This is going to end in absolute nightmare. What lands over here have I lost? Where are they? Okay. Raise the armies. They need to group up there, I think. You guys group up there. Ah, bollocks, I didn't hold down control. Lost 600 men without doing anything. And over there. Span those guys. Span those guys. I'll raise them up as required at a later date. Okay, let's unpause and see what happens. Hoping like the likes of these guys can get away before they get caught up. 11th of February, 1st of February. Because they're so spread out, I can probably put them down. Yes, I know I lost you guys. Yes, I know. Just retreat. Where are you heading? Lannister. You'll be gone by then. Don't need them to link up there. Alright, so 4,000 there. Oh dear, politics. See, that's good. I'd give you a medal, but I can't, because there's no such thing. But he's raised up his small army to try and fight for me, bless him. So I'll take my hat off to him for that. Trouble is, how many troops have they got over there? Because they're going to merge all that. They've got, what, 4, 5? Yeah. Oh! Disband. I thought you guys were there. So they've got quite a lot there. So the army over in Ross is going to be the most... No, I haven't been invaded. It wouldn't be that quick to invade me. This is a revolt. I don't know why these guys are involved, because it's basically the Kingdom of Russ. Kingdom I inherited over here. They wanted me to change the succession law. They tried to blackmail me, I said no. It was actually my son. He's the instigator. Because he wanted me to change the laws to what they call Gavelkind. Which means that my oldest son will inherit the main titles, or the main title, and everything else will be split out amongst the kids, whereas at the moment my youngest son inherits the bloody lot. So he's not happy. And he managed to get some good backing as well. He managed to get quite a few of my vassals backing him. So they're now revolting against me. As a result, I'm going to put him down. And I might even punish my son somehow if I can do that, because I do not tolerate this sort of thing. Allies. What allies can I call into battle? I doubt anybody will. Nope. Why won't the King of Scotland help me? That's rather rude. Maybe because he hates my guts for invading him. My half-brother won't help either. Well, it's my son, it's my firstborn son, but he should not try and rise above his station. If I say my youngest son inherits everything, I've actually given him land as well, my oldest son. So I don't understand why he is being so nah, basically. But I do. He should be king, but... And that's what he wants. He wants to be king, not whatever title he has. Basically prince at the moment. One title. Yeah, that's right. I gave him that not long ago. Literally like 10 minutes ago I gave him that county. The ungrateful brat revolts against me. Ah, good. The Lords of Kemba have approved the institution of the medium centralization law. So that means I can now hold less lands, but I can have more vassals. I've lost my marshal. Why don't I have him anymore? Oh no, he's dead. He was a good bloke. Oh, look at that. My council is empty. I imagine a lot of them are revolting against me. The ongoing civil war has caused both loyal veterans and various adventurers to make their way into Cornwall through the muster. Look at that! 2,000 men have come to fight for me. Well, just under 2,000 men. That is awesome. I love this game. Pour myself another drink while that battle rages on a minute. I've now then got to get my troops over to Russ and put down those peasants. Sadly, I can't do anything about my oldest son for revolting against me. He probably may go in jail, I don't know. So let's merge them. When I enforce demands, what's going to happen? Oh, he does get imprisoned. If I win, by 100% win, my son will be prisoned. If I lose, well, my laws basically change, which I don't want. Yeah, and that's basically what I want. I want, even though he is my son... Oh my god, what's happening? I had 9,000 men there a minute ago. That's what happens when you turn away for 2 seconds. I'm getting my arse handed to me. What's going on? I outnumbered them. I had like 9,000, they had 600. It's now 1-on-1. Oh my... And I lost! How is that possible? Okay, so I'm now actually losing this war. This is all just gone pear-shaped. Absolutely pear-shaped. Oh my god. Minus 44% lose. Oh my god. And it's saving. Stop saving. I need to do something. Oh dear. They're following me. No. Go away. They're going to reach me before I get away, aren't they? So they're going to finish them off. Can't help but watch in silence. Those guys can't reach those guys. They need to catch up fast. I've got no money to call in mercenaries. Ah, oh, thank God. Wow, he's helping. I know he hasn't got a lot of men, but he's actually helping. Why? He hates me. Bloody hell. I mean, I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining at all. And defeat at the same time. Right, they just need to hurry up and get that way. I need to get these guys linked up. And then take them out and try and get some of my win score back before I lose lands. Because over at the moment in Rush, however it's pronounced, I'm being sieged. So I need to get some troops. 3rd of September, already there. You leave, you arrive there on the 5th. Basically, all I need to do is take out all the men, and they should be able to fight back anymore. Maybe it's because I've got no marshal. Have I got a marshal? No, I haven't. Let's appoint a marshal. I'm going to have to check how many commanders I've got as well, actually, because I've probably lost all my good commanders. 9. 9. No, I have. Okay, victory. And I captured a prisoner. Let's go finish off them. So we're now minus 39%. I'm going to have enough men to take them out. I don't think any of them are going to come to my call of the war, are they? Nope. Liege peasants attacked me while collecting taxes. Severely wounded me. This is all going wrong! Ah, oh, that's what you gotta love about this game. Everything can look like it's going right, and then all of a sudden, BAM! Right, we've now crushed most of the peasants in England, Ireland. So I need at least 6,000 troops. Which I don't have. You're about to take out them. Mr. Duke Vladimir, I will have your babies. Oh, I can hear battle sounds, but it's saving. What's going on? Now, because my country is in debt, robbers and bandits and thieves are going to start thriving. Oh, it's because of that battle over there, look. Yes! Yes! Good. I know they're outnumbered, but they're going to wipe out quite a lot of them in the process. Yes, I know you would, Sixie. If he wins, it's going to be awesome. So I now need to figure out how to get my 2,000 men. Not figure out how to get them over there, but I've got to figure out how I can beat the enemy. Oh, it's even matched. Okay, they're losing. Okay. I'm going to pause the game. I'm going to call my troops up again, but obviously these are going to only be the ones I can call in England. I'll disband the ones over here. So I've got 2,000 men in Rus that I can call on at the moment that I haven't called upon. So hopefully this goes my way. Don't worry about it. You've always been crazy. Oh, they're winning! They're winning! Holy crap! He doesn't like me, but why has he just done that? He hates me, but he's just gone and crushed most of the rebellion. That is awesome. And hello, Kitsy, how are you? Oh no, they're getting more peasants. Damn it. Okay, I'll tell you what, I'm going to leave those guys where they are. They're not going to arrive in time. Just go back to Ulster, I'll disband you. So I'm not sure what to do. Should I try and put down those guys? Should I call my boats and just head off into the sunset? Military fleet vassals. So what are you, the unofficial cookie mascot then, Sixie? I mean, I'm not complaining. Cookies are awesome. So they're now there, so let's... I don't even need that many boats. I don't know where to put down those 500 men. Oh, hang on, what was that? Oh, that's a boat. Probably put down those 500 men. Solid. Let's go over to Russia and liberate them. Thank you, Mr. Person. So, if I had a way of rewarding people, I would. because he's just done me a massive favour. No, he hates me. Give him land, but I don't want him getting powerful and then doing exactly what everybody else is just doing at the moment and threatening me. So I'm not giving him land. Where are my boats? Hurry up. It doesn't take that long to get to Russia, does it? Surely. See, look. Another one. They're fighting. That one's a bit more. It's alright. See, now I like my vassals when they're like this. It's great. That's one thing I did in America 60 on my holiday, because obviously it was snowing back in March. We went out and had a snowball fight, and then we went in and we had hot cocoa, American style. Snowball fight? I haven't had one of them in years. See, my other vassals are doing it now, look. They're helping. And he's one of the guys, those troops there, those 227. He was one of the guys that was actually for this revolution until my spy had a word with him and changed his mind. What do we do when my son's in prison? Do I make his head fall off his shoulders? Do I leave him in prison to rot until the rest of his days? Guertel has been trying to convince the merchant to invest in one of her ideas for several weeks, but he has always refused until the day. The idea was actually quite good, but I dared not give more Guertel the coins myself. Instead, I had given the merchant the coins needed and told him to pretend to be convinced and then invest in the idea. Ah, okay. Is that my daughter? No, it's my courtier. Well, you can basically, you can leave him in prison. You can put him in under house arrest, so someone, you know, of his title. House arrest, a bit more comfortable for them, but that increases their chance of escaping. You can leave him in the normal dungeon, or you can put him in, I can't pronounce it, I think it's a French word, begins with O, where basically no one ever escapes from. And then you can execute him, or you can release him. Unless you've got a justified reason, executing him would be problematic. I think I've actually got some people in prison at the moment. I do, I've got one guy. So I can throw him in the oubliette, or however it's pronounced. You can ransom people off. I can't ransom him. And you can execute them. Because he's currently from an enemy country, no one will object to me cutting his face off, but he is one of my people, I think. Who is he? Where's he actually from? I'm gonna wait. Got no titles or lands or anything, so he's probably just a courtier. He was probably just someone's commander and I captured him. It's probably why I can't ransom him back, because he's not worth anything. So looking at it, they've got no troops left, and I'm still classed as losing the war. Welcome back, EP Warrior Lord. Alright, let's finish these guys off once and for all. Thank you very much for stopping by, Toad, it is appreciated, and I will see you soon. They're usurping titles off each other. Where are they going? That way, I think. So we'll follow them and cut them down. No point in running, my troops are upon you. I think now it's just a case of capturing lands, I think. Oh, I just raised ships. I didn't mean to do that. I wanted to raise armies. Armies do I have over here? I've just raised. You can disband. No, I think. No, I'll disband them. No, I'll disband them. Send them to squash them. There's only 8 there, so hopefully that'll take care of them. Dearest Jewish man has offered his service at your court. He's well versed in feudal court intrigue and has a past at both mercenary and spy. Fair enough. Not a bad idea there, EP Warrior the Law, actually. I haven't actually decided how I am going to be starting my next playthrough. I will probably take suggestions and go from there, really. Just currently repositioning troops. Start off as these guys and take over Russia and the world. It's not a bad little spot. I mean, I started off in Cornwall. I mean, this particular game save, I started off in Cornwall as a count. Then elbowed my way into Devon. And worked my way into England. I've actually learned quite a lot as well. Can I go into Realms mode? You usually do ask, so I can for you. I like it in the other mode. So you can see the trees. So what are we waiting for? We're waiting for these guys. Get around there, basically. Ignore these. See you later, Moo. Thank you very much for stopping by. I may actually do start off as those guys. Because what I do like to do is start off as one county and work my way up. I mean, as I say, with this particular one, I start off as just Cornwall, one particular count. So it would be nice to work my way up from that. Completely rewrite history, eh, Ramses? Start off as Estonia. Make everybody else the slaves. Dun dun dun. Daughter has now become of legal age. I presume it's my daughter, yeah. So we need to make her a nice match. King of Sicily. Does sound kind of good. It's got to wait 6 years though before that kicks into action. Sicily. Might go for that, or I could get her a husband now. Bulgarian. Oops. I wanted to click on the... Oh, that's not his, that's his family tree, not his actual... Ah, that's the one I was looking for. Ah, okay. Well, he was a bit of a problem, guys, so I might actually sacrifice her and... No, I won't. Let's just stick with Sicily. Message about marriage. Suppose that to England. He is my. Oh, oh, yes, okay. How rude! It's not an insulting offer at all, I don't think. Oh, it's because I got married to England. Ah, that's why. Fair enough. Oh wait, now I have an... alliance with England. Oh, I didn't think that through, did I? Not that an alliance with England's a bad thing, but when you want to invade England, it's... I want you guys to pour into there. Where did I just lose? Couldn't take out 50 men? Really? God. Alright, just go home. Just go home. Oh wait, I have troops down here probably, don't I? No, they're rebelling against me as well. Well. And that's why I turned down your offer. I wanted 4 goats, 60. I'm sorry, 4 goats or go home. Yes, I know I have debt. Trying to sort it out. I'm trying. At least we've got no known plots against us. Trying to kill me at the moment. Ah, they've all arrived. Merge them up. Keep has been built in Russian. What's going on down there? Huh. Lost a bit of land to Andalusia. It's crazy. Right, it scrolls all the way down there. I think it's only 1 county, isn't it? How are we doing on the war front? I have some minor titles to give. No, I don't. These are my council positions. Well, I made you my council. Train troops. Do? Oh, and it auto saves. It's like the plague is, or some sort of illness is going through England at the moment. The bird's gone to sleep. Jumping off his perch earlier. Train troops. I haven't got any factions, so I'm not going to make use of you at the moment. And I wanted you to go to Glamorgan, didn't I? No, you just sounded a boatload of crazy, 60, to be honest. Which is you. Ah, we're up here, aren't we? Okay, because we lost a lot of our troops, we're now actually winning. Eventually. It's going to take a while to put down this peasant revolt, isn't it? I might be able to just get them to surrender, or offer white peace. Rather. Yeah, they'd accept white peace, so my son won't go to prison. So what do you guys reckon? Should I try and pursue this to get my son put into prison, or should I just offer white peace and it all ends and everybody goes home? Bearing in mind at the moment I am losing money. Commanders. Cards Against Humanity. I find that way funny. It's a very good game. I played it in America once. Would I consider streaming it? Not sure. I might do, I don't know. Could be interesting. Trouble is, you play it when I'm in bed. You play it in the evening for you. Yeah, why 10 years? It's I can help you set it all up if you're worried about the software and stuff. I'll talk you through it. Ooh, Kitsy, I need to ask you a question later on. I got... Is it behind me? I got my PC Gamer magazine. Is a Redeemer Gunblade any good on Warframe? Answer is no. Did you even hear my question? Or are you just saying no straight away? Man about, but all my forces are in Russia at the moment. Okay. I'll probably just stay in Russia and just capture all the revolting cities, to be honest. And the reason why I asked, in my magazine I got a code for Redeemer Gunblade and some credit booster thing. Not quite sure whether to use it or not. I actually found a while back one of my old magazines, because I remember when I got it I thought, oh, I'll never play Warframe. I had a code in there for beginners, like a welcome pack. And I got it and I found it the other day and it had expired. You question free stuff? Yes, I question free stuff. And Sixy, I haven't forgotten, I mean, you know what I'm about to say, but the last time I tried to help you with something, I developed a nervous twitch. I actually had a nervous breakdown. So, I'm going to need more than medication to handle that. But I'll still offer to help you, because that's what I do. You should have seen her Moghouse kits on 11. It was an absolute nightmare. I don't have OCD, but if I did, it would have been going absolutely crazy. Oh dear. What's going on over there? Oh, is that their own revolt? That's got nothing to do with me then. They're fighting each other. Why? I thought my laws say no fighting each other. What am I doing? Kingdom of Scotland. It's because I got land in Scotland. So Gamba. Medium, so I could lower that down. Or Rus, make people like me over there like me a bit more. Where am I? Up here. I remember actually talking of helping people out with computer stuff a while back, back when I was dating my ex. Helped her out with some computer issues, and we did screen share. I'm like, hang on a minute, I can't read any of this, it's all in bloody Swedish. I'm trying to read what I'm helping with. It's actually interesting. We're on 24% win score. This is taking a while. I'm definitely just going to have to crank up the speed. Just hope it doesn't take too long. I'm going bust. Could just do white peace. But I kind of want to punish my son. Ah, my other son has become a tough soldier and he's of legal age. And that's now when the Aztec Empire alliance kicks in as soon as I arrange for them to get married. And then I'm going to call the Aztecs in and just destroy this bloody revolution. Actually, I'm not. I'm not going to waste... Holy cow! That's my youngest son, my heir, my successor, my heir. I didn't realise that. Just claimed a load of prisoners. That is going to be an awesome match. My liege, I have good news from my mission to Glamorgan. So he's now made one of my bishops like the Pope less. My wife, Princess... Wait, why isn't she queen? Has asked me to get rid of one of my courtiers whom she finds highly annoying. On one hand, my wife might not be happy if I refuse her request, but if I fire the annoying man, maybe people feel my wife has too much influence over my actions. Do we fire Duke Ingvar the Cruel? Or do we upset my wife? Well, we can afford to upset him a little bit. And we can afford to upset my wife a little bit. Now, my wife, without sounding rude, but she's done her job, and she's provided me with a successor. And our characters aren't exactly in love. In a world where vassals' opinion of you matters, I should probably ask my darling wife to mind her manners. My son is unlanded. Oh dear. He needs a title. What title can we give him? Let's give him the Isle of Man. I'm happy for that. Now, what sort of numbers do the Aztecs bring to the table? $2,000? That can't be right. Is that them? Nope, that's him. What have you got to do with me? Why are we allies? What have you got to do with me? How have we become allies? Ah, my son-in-law. Okay, that's how. Right, okay. I'll tell you what, I'm going to call him into battle. So it seems the Aztecs aren't allies. Oh, yes, they are. They are. Ah, I can't. I can offer to join in their wars. Jihad. I ain't going to take part in that. I'm Christian. Okay, so he is now coming to war. No, Cornwall stays in the control of my current character. Reason being, because I've invested a lot of money into Cornwall. And a bit into Devon as well. Hold the phone. Dear Father, blessings upon you and your house. We propose a white peace under these terms. White peace. Sorry, son, but no. Yeah, I've invested a lot of money into the infrastructure in Cornwall, so that has to stay in control of my current character. Good night, Sixie. And yeah, I will message you later, probably. The reason why he's asked for white peace, no doubt, is because he's got 2,000 men heading towards Cornwall, to crush his petty revolt. Dear Father, blessings upon you! Even though I try to tell you how to rule your country, let's just call it a day, shall we? No. Now I am going to reduce the rate at which I'm reinforcing my permanent army. I think, just to try and get a bit of money back. Bloody raiders. Military. Make sure we've got no boats. No. Oh, I can't really... I'd disband them as well, but it's only 1 gold a month. Not really going to make a difference at the moment, is it? I'm actually glad I'm winning this revolt, because I was a bit concerned I was going to lose. The jihad fails. So I'm actually glad. I don't know how I... It's been that marriage a minute ago that he married my daughter. Glad he's come to help me. Keep an eye on things over at home while I'm fighting overseas. Have I fully captured that yet? Nope, nearly. One more. And I've got to go to one of these counties over here now, and I'll probably go to that county there where they've got 250 men. Squash them. My prisoner is complaining about his dark son in the dungeon, asking for more suitable accommodations. No, he's staying exactly where he is. Hello, Psychotic UK. How are you? Welcome back. Long time no see. Let us actually check up on our prison cell. I tell you what happened to the other guy? Did he die? We did have a guy that was in prison before. 14 gold, 14 gold, 10 gold. Well, I tell you what, because she's been quiet and calm, and I'll ransom her back for a bit of gold. I'm very well, thank you for asking. Well, I'm well, apart from the fact that my vassals and people are being ungrateful sport brats, especially my firstborn son, who's decided to gather some of my vassals and declare war. Ungrateful little toe rags. And a minute ago he did offer peace, he offered white peace. His penalty would be a prestige hit while I gained some prestige, and that would have been that. I declined. I want to enforce demands, which basically will mean that I get good prestige boost, and he goes to prison. Might even look into revoking some of his lands as well, if I can do that without upsetting everybody. Because when you do that sort of thing, you upset your vassals and things, don't you? And I don't really want to be upsetting my vassals. Invasion into Scotland's going slow as well. Actually, I've just realised I've got no Chancellor. Where is he? Oh, he's up there. He is working on it. He's just taking his time. Vassal again. Another Marshal. So train troops, please. Or raiders. Special minor titles. As long as I've got enough commanders, I'll sort out all the minor titles afterwards. Because... See, that's my son. He adores me. That's good. Designated regent. Actually give it to my son. Duke of Man. He is my successor. No, it's not. Who did I just give that to? Who is my son, the Duke of Man? Him, is it? Thought I gave him the dukeship. No, I gave him the actual county. Okay, well I gave it to the other son. As long as he likes me. Okay, he does. He doesn't. So my firstborn son hates me. And I don't exactly like him, but my other children like me. That's alright then. actually getting old. See, now I didn't think this character would last past his 20th birthday. I honestly didn't. Because all of his brothers and sisters, they all hate him. But a lot of them are dying now, so... Oh no, they actually like him. Originally, they hated him. Especially him. He didn't like me very much. How are you doing? You're done. Good. Head over to your next county then, son. Can't believe I lost most of my men though on that. Just on that one raid. Right at the start. We outnumbered them and we lost them. Too crazy. Heaven is under siege. Beg to differ. No, it's not under siege. Part of the rebels anyway, isn't it? Although we've got raiders all appearing, look. Bloody Vikings. Wait, where are my allies gone? Crap, stop saving, I need to check to see where my allies are. Message about call to arms. To the good Crusader Guruk, may you live in harmony and contentment. We request that you honour your obligation and answer this call to arms against Amir Halal II. Oh, it disappeared. I was going to say yes. It's going to help the Aztecs. Dishonored alliance. No, I didn't. I wanted to help. Just let me. Hopefully that'll make him not hate me. Got to try and keep the Aztecs liking me. It's very important that they like me. Where am I looking for at the moment? Oh, I didn't go up. Damn it. Alright, never mind. I don't know where my allies went. They're still helping, aren't they? Where they've gone. Ah. Oh. Welsh Revolt. Why are they now green? Blue. Why has that changed colour? Are they... The Welsh Revolt are helping the Aztecs. So I'm fighting the Welsh Revolt, who are helping the Aztecs. They're now my allies. How on earth does that work? Why am I still attacking there? I am, aren't I? But I can't attack their troops. Makes no sense. We're allies, but I'm still killing you because we're enemies. I didn't think that could happen. Okay. Oh, game's paused. That's why it's not doing anything. Morale is going down, isn't it? Yeah, it is. It's been a very interesting few episodes of this game, Psychotic UK. Oh no, my character's ill. Please don't die. Maybe I should just end the revolt. I don't really want to. Stop saving, damn it. Asia, I have good news from my mission to Glamorgan. During my visit to the court, I have filled the bishops with... Excuse me, sorry. I have filled his ears with poisonous slander and evil rumours about a spiritual leader. Although I want you to actually make him like me more. Oh, he has done. Good. So I now need to change his position to either go speak to... I'm feeling better, that's good. So either Bran or Belly. So let's actually change... Slow down the game time a minute, just while I do some of these admin bits. So let's find this chap. Where are you? Are you in Devon? Oh, he can't be, can he? Callahan. Oh, he wants more peace. We propose a white peace under these conditions. Decline. Ah, that's what I was looking for. He's over there, is he? Ah, there he is. Oh, he is my court chaplain. Okay. So I can't tell my court chaplain to make him like himself, can I? That wouldn't make sense if he could. No, he can't. Didn't think so. Okay, so it's you then. Germans. Yeah. Is court chaplain. Okay, so you can go over there then. I think the other guys are doing what I want to be doing. Open council positions. My chancellor. Oh, damn it. Majority of the population of Novgorod has been converted to the Catholic faith. Become my chancellor. I need you to fabricate claims on that title. Back over to Russia. 94% on the siege, and I've got 3 more holdings to capture. But they're on 94%, so I should probably only need to capture 1 more holding, and then I can end this bloody revolt. It stops auto-saving, that is. Looks like we've got technological advances we can look into. Is Aztecs 1. Glad to be a part of it. And it was the noble customs I wanted to increase, isn't it? The feudal vassal opinion. Keep my vassals liking me as much as possible. So we've got some factions to have a look at as well, have we? Dangerous at the moment. 14 gold, so let's go ransom you back. So he's the most threatening one to us at the moment, that's 40% threat. My liege, I have good news from my mission to Cornwall during my visit to the court of the bishop. It is with poisonous slander and evil rumours about his spiritual leader. It been enough though? No. It's dropped it from 100, I think it was. So we've now ransomed him back. So let's go back and ransom back our last prisoner for a bit of gold. Pleased to report that the majority of the population of Morom has been converted to Catholic faith. We've paid ransom for that as well, which is good news. We've managed to pay off our debt. There we go. As it stops saving, I can now slow down the game time. End this damn war. Expand all my troops. Send back my permanent army back to England, where I like to have them. Go. Enforce demands. So my son will lose 200 prestige. I gain 92, and my son is imprisoned. Disband troops. Is that all that's left? Lost a lot of men. Oh, there we go. So I'm going to send them back home. Majority of the population of Pskov has been converted to the Catholic faith. ships waiting for you, sir. So now what do we do with my son? Holy cow, I actually have captured a lot of prisoners. That's probably all the people that were leading the revolt against me. Wait a minute. Who pays the ransom for my son? He does. He has to pay his own ransom. So what are my options? Well, I can't cut his head off because I've set all my vassals. My prisoner, Prince Matt of Kemba, aka my son, is complaining about his dark cell. He's going to stay in there for the time being. Release from prison? Nope. I revoke his title. Select a title to revoke. Revoking a title will lower his opinion of you if you do not have a claim on the title. Since he is a traitor, our vassals will not object, but he will hate my guts for it. What do you guys reckon? He tried to blackmail me into changing the succession laws so he benefited from it. And he basically killed a lot of my kinsmen, my soldiers, which are basically my people. And he cost me a fortune. Should I take his county off him? Ramsey says he deserves it. I'm inclined to agree. The other guys, I think I'm just going to penalise and just ransom them back so as long as they can afford it. So that's what we'll do then. We'll revoke his title. Let's come back home to my court. My liege, tales of your misdeeds have told from Ireland to Cathay. I accept paying your ransom. Banish? Ooh, do I go one step further and banish him? Or do I leave him in prison, or do I release him? I'm going to carry on looking through and ransoming off these other dukes. Just can't seem to pay a ransom on that, or they're being handled. You have an unlanded son. That's just because I took his land off him. Well, basically, if I banish him, he is no longer allowed in my court. He has to go to another country and go to their court. I'm not sure. I imagine it would disinherit him, although he's not going to inherit anything at the moment. I've never banished my own child. I guess I can't ransom those guys because they don't have money to pay. So I might as well just release those two then. And my vassals will think I'm merciful. So let's just well, all I get from that is he gets banished from my realm and I seize his personal wealth. 290.6 gold. Or I can just leave him in prison to rot, or I can release him. Bring the boys home. Imagine they're tired, although they are in friendly lands. Right, home. I'm going to send them up to Ulster because they will be on the front line for the Scottish War when that starts. Okay, we're now at peace. We've got some money, so I think I'm going to hold a grand tournament, which means I can't get involved in any wars for the time being, but we have reason to celebrate. We've basically put down a revolution of people who are trying to poison the lands. The invasion of Scotland is going reasonably well. I think we can celebrate. It'll also make some of the vassals like me a bit more as well, which I do need to do, as I've just had half of them try and threaten and blackmail me. After the celebration, I will decide on what to do with my son. So if you guys, I'll let you guys help with that decision. Plot has been stopped, so I've got it on auto stop plots just in case I miss notifications and things. So I've got de jure right over these two things, over those two counties. I'm not going to press that because I only inherited those two counties by... oh, how I did. I inherited them somehow. I didn't invade them. Vassal warning. Which land is that? What? Okay. Oh, I don't want to lose that duchy title. So you need to hurry up. You need to hurry up and have a kid. Now you are married. You're 21. She's 23. So it's plenty of time for that vassal wanting to disappear. Why you're going to inherit it all, but damn Castile trying to steal my lands. So there's our lads coming home. It's time to let the tournament begin, and for the next 2 months, let's all show their martial brilliance. Fantastic. Church wants to organise a miracle play for a local saint in our... can never even pronounce that, demands, however. They seem to feel that it should fall on our shoulders to pay for it. For the glory of God, it will cost us 30 gold and we gain 10 piety. The church wants it, the church pays for it. Well, we've got the gold. Why not? He is not in high... if he's not high in line to inherit, no one hates you for it, I vote for banishment. 290 sound gold sounds pretty great. And I apologise for the bot telling you off there, it's just, for some reason, it thought because you have banishment.that, kind of thought you were posting a link. But yeah, no, I am leaning towards banishment, I think. Unless one of you guys can give me a good reason not to banish him, that is where I'm leaning towards. Because he is not what he wanted, Green Anchor. He wanted me to change the succession laws for the Kingdom of Rus. At the moment, I've got it set to so my youngest son inherits, and he did not like that. And he basically wanted it so all titles are split out amongst my children, and he gets the better titles. Oh dear, one of my sons has been tragically maimed. Most unfortunate. What? It's my son. I'm going to lower the crown authority though. Just so I can make my vassals like me a little bit more. Does mean I get less levies. But they like me more, and if I can keep my vassals liking me, I'm hoping to have less issues, basically. Righteous imprisonment. Who can we throw in prison, and what has he done? He's probably obviously got a plot against us. No, it's disappeared, so's that, okay. I'll tell you what then. Those boats have arrived. Scan them. What is our income at the moment? 0.5 minus. Why is that? I do this, there is an option. The Lords of Rus have approved the institution of the limited Crown Authority law. And Count of Ossory has been crowned the winner of my grand tournament. The upkeep for that is absolutely expensive. Already got on half. Baron has become second place. These are all Eric. Young gentleman there has become third place as well. My liege, your guest has been tragically wounded. That's unfortunate, and I do want to check up on my son, actually. Tournament is over! Whoa! And as you can see, a lot of my people there do like me for it. That is good news. Got a wounded. He's got maimed. Oh dear. Unfortunate. At least he is married and he's produced a heir, so hopefully he will be okay. And I did say, after the tournament is over, we will deal with our son. And I am banishing him. So there we are, Prince Matt of Kimber has been banished from my lands. So there we are. He has now gone over to Austria. I imagine his wife has gone with him. He's still a prince. So that's very lucky he keeps that title. I didn't think he would be allowed it. Why are you... My son wants to fabricate a claim on the county Isle of Man. It's already been done. Good. Well, yeah, I mean, that's why he wanted to split up the lands, basically, and I don't like that. I like to keep all the lands for me. I mean, how else am I going to get powerful? He does have a claim on that county. That is the county I revoked off him when he was in prison. So he's got a claim to that. But that's all he's got a claim to. I don't think he's actually got a claim to any other titles because he was never set to inherit anything. Although he owes money to the Jewish. Oh wow. It's fine, Green Anchor. I don't mind. It just took me a second to read it all. That was all. But yeah, I don't like. I want the. I mean, ideally, I'd like the succession law where my oldest son inherits everything. But I don't mind leaving it on the youngest son. I mean, my theory behind that is because my youngest son is 19, my oldest son is 29. So by the time I die, he's going to be quite old anyway. So I actually have the... I'm going to have the youngest son, and the idea is I actually get to live a bit longer because he's younger. So I don't mind the youngest inheriting. Of course, when you've got a law where everybody, where one person inherits everything, the rest of the siblings do not like it. So now we've put down that revolt. All we got to do now is just wait for those troops to reinforce. And other than that, we just need to get a claim through from Scotland. Ah, the Lithuanians. Ready to marry my daughter. Chancellor's died again or something or other. Gotta stop dying. Not change jobs while leading troops. Well, stop leading troops. Hurry up and fabricate that claim. 15.78% yearly. Factions. Look at that! That is awesome. No one is plotting against or trying to usurp my power or anything in any way. For once, at least. So I think, actually, for the time being... Well, now I do see a hostile siege, so I imagine that means we've got someone trying to raid and pillage Vikings. Not able to steal anything. Well, then they can stay there as far as I'm aware. As far as I care, rather. Ah, is that my daughter? Ah, that's my daughter. I have had that issue, Green Anchor, where my youngest son is ended up having to deal with a regency. When my current character came into power, he was 12. And obviously there was things that I wanted to put into play, my own plans and stuff, and I couldn't do it because the region was like, nope, nope, nope. And it was really frustrating. I had to wait 4 years because he was 12. And of course, regions and stuff have got all their own ideas on how to do things. Rather infuriating. I don't know why that keeps taking me down there. I only got Essex. You obviously... I don't know how he managed to get that title and then end up owning Essex. It's quite a title to have. His own independent kingdom. Be interesting. Ah yes, I did say I would sort out all these titles. I don't think I've got a eunuch, am I? Or a court. So let's start rearranging this lot. I'll give it to people that... Coalition heresy has appeared. Oh dear. I'm going to start giving titles to people that don't like me. Although it seems at the moment only one person dislikes me. Won't accept that. Why won't you accept that? Okay. Not taking any titles. Commanders 10. Place you with a 10. So I've got 9. Anyone below 9? Nope. Seneschal. Take that. Well, then screw you. Okay, no one wants any of those titles. Leader of... Oh, he's in a revolt. Why is there a revolt going on? Revolt. Where are we? I'm up here, aren't I? How did he get all those troops? No. What's going on? Peasants have risen up by a disgruntled former soldier. The rebels have nerve to dispute independence. I think they're trying to put me into power for county. I think that's what was going on. Is that what I just read right? Nope, they're going to war against me. Okay. Ah, there they are. They're attacking. Great, another war to deal with. Hopefully the troops I have here are sufficient, but I don't think they are. Looking at the numbers, they're actually kind of small. Special titles grantable. I was working my way through that. Still won't take Seneschal. This is actually kind of infuriating because looking at this, -2 is the most person that hates me. Everybody else is all green. I'm going to die soon and then all these numbers are just going to change. Kind of really annoying. Finding everybody to like me. I think just really, all my vassals really like... Look at that! All my vassals actually like me. Why do they like me so much? What have I done? Crushed a major revolt. Held a grand tournament. Raised prisoners. Wow. I mean, I'm not complaining one bit, but usually I'm putting up with quite a lot of hassle and hardship. Okay, I got a little revolt on my hands, but I have to send these guys down, aren't I? I'm probably not going to have enough men. Just try and do this sensibly. Of a trader working in besiegers has eroded the morale of the defenders. Don't worry guys, just hang in there. The boats are on the way. Guys don't need to go that way, do you? Let's go that way. Wait, these are my vassal boats and not mine, aren't they? Yeah, they are. I have a lot of vassal boats, that's crazy. I have that many boats, I don't think. Not complaining. A lot of boats. Spam those. And it's auto-saving. That's actually a good point, Green Anchor. I don't think I spotted that. So well done. Thank you very much. I will... where are my vassals? You see that too? Ah. Oh. Where am I looking, if you don't mind pointing that out to me? Do I have to, is there a list where I can see all their religions, or do I have to click on a different list? It's probably under the ledger or something, is it? Character finder. Let's just move that out of the way a minute. Find characters. You can use character finder. Let's pause the game a minute just while I look into this. Use character finder. Select not my religion and yes to ruler. Okay. Any of that. My realm. And not my religion. Barons and stuff, they're not my. Rise into rank. Okay. These are all not of my religion. You can only ask your direct vassals. Is there an option for direct vassals? Oh, it must be at peace. Okay. So I have to end this war first, and then we can deal with that. No. They're just not big enough. Just not big enough. Is that army in? Or is that just boats? Oh, what did I do that for? I wanted to... Okay. So let's send them. Yeah, we've got 2,000 men there. Get them to meet our upcoming army. Oh, bollocks, that's Scotland, isn't it? It is. Change of plan, boys. Change of plans. What is it they want? They want Galloway. How dare they? Galloway is mine. Like the revolt is going to have to wait. Do you reckon I could take out 2,000, 3,000 men? I mean, they're only peasants, so in theory my commanders... Have they got commanders? They have no commanders. So in... Oh, it's the same guy. Theory. Oh, I did it again. Me, I'm not sending me. So in theory, if I send 3 commanders in, might be able to beat them. What do you guys reckon? Is that worth the risk, just to crush that revolt? Unfortunately, my attention is now divided. Testing my title. Allies. Why are the Aztecs going to decline? We like you more than our enemies. Too far away, base reluctance. I imagine to bribe them is going to cost me an arm and a leg. It is. So let's just call in what we can then. Crafty beggars are trying to flank me, aren't they? They're going to go into Isle of Man. Position is now available. Commander? Yep. I know you can't. No. Or heretics. Okay, let's just march into... Oh god, look at that. Dear uncle, peace be with you. Unfortunately, we cannot help you in your war. Yeah, because your dad didn't like me. Actually, I'm going to give you guys some commanders. It's probably, I realise I'm taking commanders away from that other army I had a minute ago. But I need to make sure I beat those guys. Oh dear. This is going... Oh, stop that. I have to wait until they move out of the way. Ah, there we go. Okay, what are we doing? We're winning. Is that the king? King of Scotland? King Murder Careless. If I kill him, that's just going to be awesome. Actually, I'd rather have him a prisoner. Capture him alive, boys. That is my orders. Capture him alive. Thanks. Oh dear. Starting to lose. Please don't lose. This is when all my factions are going to come up and rise against me, isn't it? God damn it. I'm going to see if I can... It's come to my attention that Chancellor of Wessex has bribed me to threaten to space from my domain, trying to get lands again. They offer white peace. They won't even take white peace. And they're losing. Pull back. Pull back. Damn it. Good, they're fighting them. Right, I need you to get on those ships immediately. I need to bring reinforcements up. Get the hell out of there. No! Right. I have to get mercenaries. Where are they? Of course, they're bloody down there. Hurry up. Actually, dock there. No! On. I need to get them on boats straight away. Wait, why are my boats not there yet? Damn it, this isn't going to work, is it? Come on, I need to get you on boats. No! I need to bring these mercenaries up. This isn't going well. Hurry up guys, you need to get there. 15. Span those boats. Revolution's been put down by the looks of it. Ain't got enough boats there. Bloody hell fire. Right, raise boats. I'm disbanding boats I'm paying for. Good. You need to go get my other man. Over here. You now need to wipe them out. What happens if I enforce demands? I can get compensation, right? Yeah. For white peace and just end it. I'll probably go for white peace because I've got no men at the moment. I'm using mercenaries. I have prisoners? Nope. Good. So let's wipe them off the face of the earth. I'll probably disband the mercenaries. They haven't. Okay. I'm going to disband the mercenaries. Actually, I'm going to disband everybody. Oh wait, no. Yeah, why not? Send them up to Ulster. Realised I've disbanded these guys as well, haven't I? But they got the reinforcement rate as well at the moment, that's what I'm hoping for. Hopefully those guys there are going to squash the Bolt. Are they helping in that war? No, they're not. We're winning in the Bolt, so I'll ignore that war for the time being. Why flashing? That's not Scotland. Yes, it is. Back over here, I'll spawn my levies. Levies that aren't currently being occupied. Take care of them. Get you guys to merge in Ulster. Hopefully that's some of my guys forced. Boats are ready to take what's remaining from here over to England, Ireland. That's 7. Oh, that's not merged with my troops. My allies are there. I can actually take my allies. My boats, I don't think I can I? Guys. Oh, you guys. Arrive on the 19th, so speed that up a minute. Oh, February. I'll arrive on the 16th of February. Of course, it's a big country, isn't it? No. Sorry, man. They arrive 12th of February. Probably try and... I don't think I'll get there in time. I will make sure they don't capture that though. If they capture that, then that's obviously their target, isn't it? They don't. Why is that flashing? That's not part of their target, is it? Surely. It's just the county of Galloway. That county over there that's contested. So them down. See why it's only on 28%. Do I have to actually invade that county as well? Being invaded though. So there's 700 men in Isle of Man at the moment. Bloody raiders, I hate them. Vikings, they're a pain in the backside. It takes so long to make your vassals like you as well. It's hard work, this game. But I love it, absolutely love it. Okay, they're crushed. So now we'll send them up in Galloway, because any people that retreat... Oh no, all dead. Okay, good. Also bring these guys into Galloway as well. %16 win score for the Scottish War. Should I try and push for the enforced demands, get 208 gold out of it? Don't know how much money I'm losing. I'm losing quite a bit of money at the moment. Raiders. And raiders. Peasants have completely avoided me. I need more than 25 ships actually, so I need to send another load over. I think those ships are actually my ships, aren't they? Okay. Attack me. I'm going to have this issue with Scotland for a while, actually, aren't I? Because it's your right. Imagine you took a prestige hit for that. Send you guys over to... I don't like having... while obviously I like having this country, it's too far away. Even more peasants have risen up, reinforcing the revolt. Change of plan, boys. No, they're being attacked. Still need you to go down there, then let's try and head them off. Get there in time, am I? Okay, let's help them put down that revolt. How is this guy doing? 62, he's not dead yet. Claims on all my kingdoms. Wait, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to actually capture their capital. Should be a bit of a more of a war score. Good. Shoot them out. Saving again. So I'm going to head them up. Merge these two armies up with the peasants. Take them out. And then whatever's left over after that war's gone, send them off to Scotland. Only 816 there. They're heading to this way, I think, by the looks of it. They're about to get attacked from two sides, providing I get there in time. 19th of August, 8th September. Arrive on the 2nd of August. Yeah, so I'll take them out. So that should increase our score. Percent. Enforced demands. So I actually get some money out of that, do I? Nope, they just lose gold. Right, let's get my ships. That siege is on 18%. Do you like me? She does. That's good. She's still Norwegian. I hope that doesn't mean I'm going to have issues with you later. Come from Scottish troops in Ireland. Well, I'm known as the Wise now. I am wise indeed. Though I thought Duke Donald to be more a reasonable man, his request to be allowed to duel his rival was slightly erratic. Duke Donald claimed to be constantly subject to affronts from his rival and asked permission to defend his honour. I'll allow it. Hopefully 71 boats is enough. Oops, I don't know how many I got there. How many have I got? I don't know what the Lithuanian's going to do. I actually don't. Do they not have boats of their own? Yeah. I don't like all that lot. They're usurping titles off each other. Elijah, I have good news from my mission to Cornwall. During my visit to the court of Bishop Aran, I have filled his ears with poison, slander, and evil rumours about his spiritual leader. That's good news. Actually, I'm going to send them round to Galloway rather than in Scotland, just so I can disband them in case I win the war before they arrive. Plus, Galloway's under siege at the moment, anyway. Not by an army of such, but something we can deal with. I can try and end this Scottish war before it is time to leave. Come on, ships. Ah, there they are. Arrived in the nick of time. Victory. So we have a marriage proposal from King of Navarra. Marry my courtier. Go for it. Expand my ships. Merge them into one army. What days do I stream? Confirmed actual days that are always guaranteed are Thursdays, Saturdays and Sundays, but lately, the last month, I've been streaming every day. However, this coming week, I won't be streaming until Saturday coming. Reason being is on Friday, I have an exam to study for. But after this exam's done, I'll basically be streaming a lot again. I tend to post, if you've got Steam, I post the Steam schedule on my Steam group. I've also got a little calendar up there and I post all the events in there, so feel free to check that out. But yeah, after the exam's done, I should be going back to normal. So we've got my liege. It has most unfortunately happened to hold a title that all agree should rightfully be mine. In order to live and start out from our relations, may I suggest some adjustments? I'm going to reject diplomatically, not like people being greedy. Kill these guys up here as well. For the money at the moment, aren't we? A compensation really for the war. They're raising up more men. I'm just going to Steam group a minute. Just wanted to check something. I do have a Crusader Kings. My next Crusader Kings is scheduled for the 29th, which is basically a week today. So next Sunday. So if you've been obviously enjoying the Crusader Kings streams, and that's when that next is. But I mean, there's a collection of games I do play, and I do try and visit various different games and come back to ones that are popular and whatnot. But yeah, it's just this one particular week that I got to die back. It is my last exam for what I'm studying for the time being. Send him down to Galloway. Trying to leak troops. Oh no, I thought they were going to try and head into Ireland there. Obviously their target's Galloway, so I need to make sure they don't get it. They're going to with 200 men. Keep capturing their capital. The county. I've got their actual capital. Keep capturing the other holdings there as well. Trying to bring up more men. I don't know where those boats are coming from actually. Come from that way. It makes it, where it appears there, it makes it look like it's coming from the south. probably come around that way. Who owns Iceland? Is it still Norway? It is. Crikey. Might try and take a stab at that after I own UK maybe if I got enough time. I can't remember what year the game ends and how long I've got left. This is my first sort of proper playthrough, if you will. And I've had a couple of little ones where I didn't do very well, but this is my first proper one. Learning the game. So it took me a while to get anywhere really. Ah, damn it, raiders. I'll take the raiders out, I don't want them stealing my money. It'll take a while for them to arrive though. 20th of June, it's 10 days away. Good. Arch. Amount of defenders have starved in somewhere. Ah, Dundee. Back into Scotland, guys. Let's fast forward the game. I mean, this war's going pretty well. Touch wood. Let's try and end it as quick as we can. I was a bit worried when I seen that they declared war on me, I must say. Still got a vassal inheritance warning. Child yet? What's going on here? Scottish fleet. 500 men. Not a worry. Need to hurry up and have a kid, you're getting on. 47. Wait. Is that the same person or is that someone different? It's going down into Brittany. My liege, since I arrived in Cornwall, there's never been a shortage of soldiers reinforcing the troops stationed here. Not very appropriate, really. Thank you for the input, Grinshaw, anyway. Speed up the game again. Cool, we're only just winning that sort of siege, aren't we? We just have enough men. Oh, they're down there now. Going around killing all my vassals' men. Better theirs than mine. Not that 400 troops of theirs is actually going to make any difference to me whatsoever. Technology's growing, that's good. .6 on Perth, 50% staffage. And we've got more raiders. So what, if I've got enough time and I manage the conquest on the UK, I'm going to take out those chiefdoms and raiders. Guertal has been trying to convince the merchant to invest in one of our ideas for several weeks, but he has always refused until today. The idea was actually quite good, but I dared not give Guertal the coins myself. Instead, I had the merchant, given the merchant the coins needed and told him to pretend to be convinced, and then invest the idea. Take care, Ramses. Thank you very much for stopping by. Hopefully we'll see you soon. My liege, my working character seems to have come to fruition by bribing, cajoling, extorting, threatening, and forging documents. I've managed to fabricate a claim on the county of Carrick, presently held by the Prince of Scotland. It's going to cost us 183. It's going to put us in debt, but we do want to invade. So let's call him back for the time being. And I do need to just turn. Game's just auto-saving. Victory. My liege, my mission to Cornwall has so far been a success. During my visit to the court, Bishop Ran seems to have managed to make him understand what a benevolent and pious ruler you really are. Good. War is costing a fortune, so I'm going to have to slow down the game a minute. Reduce the army costs. Got a permanent standing army. Try and cover some cost. Liege, my mission to Cornwall has so far been a success. Another one of those. That's awesome. He's doing his job then, at least, making that bishop like me. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That is awesome. For those of you that are new to the game, excuse me, if your bishops like you more than they like the Pope, bishops send their taxes and their troops to me. And as you can see there, they like me more than the Pope. That is awesome. Now what we're going to do instead is send our court chaplain to the Pope to make the Pope like us now. Where is he? They're in Rome. Ah, good. Good. He died. The guy that's been trying to overthrow me has died. One of the bastard borns of my dynasty. Story's come to an end. We're on 83% win score. So I know we're in debt. I'm working on it. I am truly working on it. 87% score. The Staffnage is hopefully another couple of sieges of these two cities we're attacking, and we should. And 18% on the siege. Got some raiders in Cardiff, which I'll have to ignore for the time being. Saving yet again. It's because I got it on fast mode. We'll have to ignore the raiders in Cardiff, because I swear at the moment. Dundee is 81%. Hopefully, as soon as Dundee's captured. Although it's about to hit 100% itself, actually, just because the enemy haven't conquered their target of Galloway. So I actually get bonus points in my favour because I've defended it. And we're about to capture the rest of Dundee, I think. There we go. So we offer peace, we enforce demands. I'm only going to get 16 gold. Could have been a lot more. There we are. The war for Scotland is over. Well, Scotland's war for Galloway is over. So we now pull back our troops. No, my mercenaries, I disbanded my mercenaries a very long time ago. As soon as I conquered the Scottish army, essentially, I disbanded the mercenaries, because I had enough of my own troops. And then I brought in reinforcements from Russ to get my numbers I've got. So yeah, you guys go home. Shame. Ships are disbanded. Wait until, there they are. So there we go. Right, well that ends tonight's live stream, guys. We didn't really get as far into Scotland as I wanted. We only managed to gain 2 counties. However, well actually yeah, we've only gained 2 counties. I don't think we've actually done very well this evening at all. We did put down 1 revolt, quite a big one at that. And our characters still managed to survive. We've got all his vassals liking me, which is good news. However, he's getting very old now, so should have a character change next Sunday, I believe. But yeah, as I say, there isn't going to be any streaming in the weekdays of this coming week because I do have an exam to get ready for. However, guys, by all means, if you haven't done already, leave me a like and a follow on the relevant social medias just to get you notifications when I'm streaming next. And hopefully I will see you guys soon. Enjoy the rest of your weekend and your weeks to come. Take care, guys.